Hello guys and welcome. Well, here we are in Civilization 6 again. It's been a considerable amount of time since I played this game in terms of recording it. I think I did 5 series so far, so this will be Season 6. I did say I was going to come back to it. We have a new expansion that has come out. I did want to come back to this earlier, but other games that I was recording at the time kind of took precedent and took longer to finish. But it's the Rise and Fall expansion, which came out I think in March. So I'm about 2 months out. And yeah, it adds some new features. So there's governors, there's new Golden Age bonuses and stuff like that, and there's also some other bits and pieces which we can get into, and I'll explain more in the game. I'm going to play as Pericles. He's not one of the new civs in the game. I think there is a couple, but I wanted to play one because the only victory I haven't got at the moment is a culture victory. So I want to go for a culture victory. So I thought, you know what, Greek's very good. And I was stuck between Pericles and Gorgo, and to which one I should do. The only difference between the two is that the main bonus of the leader's different. So with Gorgo, I think it's if you defeat units, you get a 50% of what that unit's damage was, or whatever it is. Well, this one's culture per city state you are citizen of. So we're going to get in, we're going to have a little look and see how well we get on. Where to begin? Again, it's been a while. There's been a few changes here and there, so I've got to get used to them. I have played a few single-player games, so I am familiar in some aspects of it all. The biggest one is the era score, which is now every era. So your classical era, you've got your medieval era and all this kind of stuff, your Renaissance era. You've got to hit a certain threshold or you end up in one of 3 different areas. You've got Dark Age, which is a bad place. It says to avoid it. So I've got to get 12 score. Then the next is the normal age, which is between 2 parts, so it's between 12 and 24. And if I get above 24, I go into a golden age. And each one has their own benefits. I think a normal age is quite bland and flat. It's nothing really spectacular. Dark age is bad in one sense, but good in another. And golden age is apparently amazing overall. And if you go from a dark age to a golden age, you actually end up in a heroic age, which gives you even more benefits. So it's kind of if you turn your civilization around. But anyway, moving in here. So we've started off, we're on a plains. We've got access to amber, which I think is a new luxury, which does require mining. We've got jade, so we've got 2 mining items here. Animal husbandry that needs there. Wheat, I think, is just a basic one. And we also have mercury. So we've actually got quite a lot of mining materials here. And we've started on a hill as well, I think, if I look at this quickly. Yeah. So we're on a woodlands, grassland hill, and next to a river. So I think this is a good spot. We'll set up Athens. And then we just need to have a little look round. So that could be quite straightforward. So we'll have a look over this way. We're near a lot of desert as well. This is on a Pangea map. Everything else is normal and standard. There's nothing that's different or changed. And the first thing I'm going to get is a scout. And the research I'm going to go for is... Now, it's always influenced by what's near me. I owe this my first one. So I've got a lot of mining stuff, which might be a good thing to get. And these are luxury resources as well. Quite surprising. Got 3 different ones. So maybe a bonus. And I think wheat. Do I... Allows a harvest of wheat. So if I get pottery, I'll be able to get the wheat and increase my food. That would actually allow me to be able to increase settlers, and these give production. So I will go for... I'm going to go for pottery first, and then I'll go for mining afterwards. So actually go into the technology tree. So we'll get pottery, then straight to mining, and then what that'll do is then I can go from there and see what I want to do next. Because I do have... can't remember, is it pyramids? I do have desert. So it might be a good idea to get pyramids, which give all builders get 1 extra improvement, and must be built next to a desert, including a floodplain without hills. So here's a really good tile. Floodplain, desert, yeah. So we might be able to get the pyramids built. That's a good idea to get. But everything else so far we'll deal with as it comes. So yeah. So I'm not sure. Again, the culture is the biggest one that I want to go for now. But we'll see how that goes. And we'll also, we've got a city-state over here. Is it a city-state? Yeah, that's a city-state. I don't know which one it is. City-state. It's not said anything yet, so we'll find out soon. Civic bonus, foreign trade. And we've also discovered a new continent. Wow, that was quick. Normally that can be a difficult one to get. So let's move this way. Ah, it's Hatatsu? Hatsusu. Oh, well, you know, whichever. I always pronounce them wrong anyway when it comes to names I've not really seen before. It's Hattusa. Hattusa. There we go. I've done it. Let us head down this way. I found a lovely camp, so we'll get that. Tribal village. We'll pick that up. We'll see if we get any kind of cool stuff. Although it's going to take... I'm going to go to here. We've got another city-state, which is good. The idea for this particular Pericles is that I need to get as many bonuses as possible. Oh, wow, it's a quick build. And there's diamonds down here. Wow, this looks like a really good spot. We've got stone, we've got wheat, we've got jade, we've got diamonds nearby. I'm going to have a little more look this way just to see. But I've also got a builder very early on, which is fantastic. Although I haven't got pottery yet, but it says allows harvesting of wheat. But yet... I'm trying to think. Will it get rid of it then if I try doing it, or will it not allow me? Weird. That's a bit strange. It says that allows harvest. Oh, does that mean you can harvest it for a boost? God damn it. Oh, so we actually got era score for the tribal village. So this is a new kind of era score thing. So you do certain accomplishments in the game. So in this case, I got +1 era score for finding this village, which is good. So it's increased by 1, as you can see there, and I need to get 12. So there's certain things you can do. Killing barbarians is another one I've noticed as well. I'm just gonna have a little look up here. Just see where we are. We've got a scout, so I'm going to send the scout down this way. So I want to just check this little quadrant. Because what I used to try and do for my scouting, and this is for me personally, and this is the tactic I use, is try to look around my settlement for a new place to settle. So don't go like dashing in one direction. I try and have a go in a circle around, just to see a next place to potentially basically get a settler. But at the moment I don't have 2 populations, so I'm going to go for a... should I go another scout? Or should I go for a warrior? I'm going to get another scout. I don't normally go for 2 scouts, but I think for the time being it's a good thing to have. And then we're going to go here and we're going to build some more. Actually, do I hold the builder? Oh, it's always a hard one. Do I hold the builder or do I wait? And then turn this into a tile.
No man ever wetted.
Okay, so we've got pottery. So we're off straight now into mining. We're going to have a little scout down this way. So there's nothing down, so we're going to loop round this way. I'm going to send my warrior around this way, but I'm just going to check here first. So we got Antioch, which is a merchant one. Good. And we also got a tribal hut, so that's where I'm going to go next. It's going to take 3 turns to get there, or 2 turns. We've got a new city-state quest. And that's another thing I need to focus on as well, is city-state quests, because I always kind of forget about them. So what do you want? That's train an archer. And that is recruit a great merchant. Okay, so they might be okay. Now, I'm going to use it. Seems it's a free builder, which is always nice. So we've still got 2 turns, or 1 more use left. And there's that. So hopefully this kind of goes well. Looks like we've got a camp that's opened up nearby. Not sure where though. So I want to go round this way. So take this, then we'll move up north, and we'll come around maybe the top of Tatsu, and then that'll be useful. So I'm going to put the builder back into here for now. I'm going to put him on to sleep, just to skip some terms, and then we'll get amber when we've got mining. I'm not sure what bonus that gives, but we'll find out. I don't know if it's production. Okay, so that's nice gold. Always nice to have. And then we'll go this way. And then we'll send you down there. So we got some copper. So it's not too bad down this way either. But this seems like a very good spot for me. If I have a city, I'm just going to check what's in this little zone. But it may be worth just to get that as a nice settle spot. But we'll have the scout determine where's the next best place to settle. The only thing is, right now it seems like a perfect spot, and there could be another settlement down here which goes, you know what? No, I'm taking that spot before you. So the idea after I've got the scout is I'm going to go for a settler. Let's go here. And there is Cleopatra. It's an honour to meet you. Yes, I'd love to know where your capital is. Oh, so it's down here. So I might be able to sneak in a slot here. So she's there. She might expand this way if she notices it's a good point to have. We'll see. I'm going to move up this way. Just see what's around here. So we've got cotton, wheat. The diamonds look really good, useful to have, but then saying that they are quite close to Antioch, so he'll get these under his influence anyway, unless I build a city like on this lake, which might be a good might be good to have, might be not.
When you find yourself in a hole.
Okay, so we've got mining, so let's get this built. We've also got scouts, I'm going to send him north. Just check, because there might be a barbarian camp nearby. And I'm just going to move my scout up to here, just to check to see what we've got. So we've got mercury, spices. This seems like a really good spot to have. If I... Oh, there's a barbarian camp right there. If I put... I'm just trying to think now. Yeah, because it's free... I'm going to look at the wheat you've got there. If I build like a city here, I could have access to the stone. I could access to the spice. This mercury. This jade. Obviously, depending how quickly. 1, 2... No. So, this would be a really good spot. Maybe here. We'll see. Around this area looks like a good spot to have. And then I want to see what's on the other side of Hitatsu up here. So just going to have a little look. Okay, so we definitely want a settler building up. And, okay, so where do we want to go next? I mean, I would love to get the pyramids. Because it gives builders 1 extra charge, but I don't have a quarry yet. And to get a quarry, I need stone. Animal husbandry again, I'm still far away. Plantation, no. I'm probably going for writing. We'll get writing because it's only 5 turns. And that means we can get maybe a early campus out. Okay, you're done. So let us have a look down this way. See what we got. It's quite open, which is nice. Keep moving this way. We're going to go round. Let's move to here. Oh, nice. We'll get that. So it looks like there might be a camp up here. My diplomatic delegation brings you a small gift of papyrus from New Isis. Welcome them as you would welcome me. Yeah. So that means they know where I am. I know where they are. As long as they don't start coming up in my direction.
Wisdom, but authority.
Policies. Can we actually implement some trees now? Government. Policy slots, please. Right. Cool. So, production. We want to have faith and gold, and then barbarians, just in case they come up. So the cool thing about Greece is that they get a wildcard policy slot as a extra, so we can get this down. So I can get God of the Kings. I can also have the production and also the discipline. So I can start with 3 cards instead of 2. So it's a worth thing to get. I think I can sneak along the top border there. You can go mine. I actually want to see what the change is. So let's have a look. Settlers? No, that's not what I want. Yields. Let's have a look. So this gives production, food, and culture. And if I change it, it gives an extra production. Okay, so it goes to 2. Okay, that's neat. So we boosted craftsmanship, which is nice. And we also boosted the wheel. We've got the wheel. And what we want to go for, so we can get the second continent, which would mean we can have trade routes, or we can go for this one, which would production toward builders and cavalry units. Well, I might want to go towards... which one? Gulf Mill trade routes. It allows us to produce traders, joint wars, and allow creation of trade routes. I'm going to go for craftsmanship first, because I feel that'd be a better one. We've got the boost on archery, which is very nice. And I'm going to head this way, just to check, and we'll come round back this way. And I'm just going to scout out this direction. So it looks like I've got some woods down here. So, I mean, this looks like a very good spot for a settler. It does mean that I need to get my lovely warrior back. Let's get rid of that for now. I mean, scouts are useful for distance, but they're not very good for defending. We've discovered our new continent. Yeah, cool. Is that 2 continents? 1, 2. Wow, yeah, 3. We've got the 3 continents we found. That's unusual. I mean, Pangaea is basically all the continents combined, so it shouldn't be that unusual, but still. Let me have a look down this way. Okay, so we found Geneva. It's good. Plenty of amber around. There's 1, 2. We've got one up here, 3. So it seems like it's mostly in the woodland areas, but then again, amber comes off trees as sap. So it's not unsurprising, to be honest. We've got a meeting bonus. We've got an envoy. I think you're finished, aren't you? And you're finished as well. Okay, cool. Okay, so we've got barbarians. So there might be a camp up north. Just need to be wary of. I'm going to head round this way just to have a little look. So I probably want to cut through this forest area if possible. Looks like we've got more diamonds. Wow. A lot of diamonds. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. Got horses. So I'm just going to skip round, come down, round with this unit. So I'm expecting to camp up there. It might be good actually to buy a warrior just to escort down my unit. Because I don't think this guy's going to get back in time unless there's quite a flat terrain coming up. Okay, so you're finished. So we could go for the watermill, which would increase the wheat production. Get irrigation, which is farmer resource, which allows clearing of marshes and harvesting of bananas. And it gives plantations. We get hanging gardens, which must be adjacent to a river. Okay. Animal husband. Let's have a look at the tree. Where could we go? I mean, I want to get this. This is the biggest thing right now, but I haven't got a quarry, so it might be just good just to go for it and get the masonry up there. It gives us access to ancient walls, but we can also build the pyramids on this tile when we get the boost that way. Because I don't think this one's on the desert. This one's just, yeah, it's river and plains. Well, this one's desert. So this one's a perfect place for the pyramids. So let's head down this way. We've got some rice. I mean, over here's a really good spot as well. And it gets the horses, so if we build it up here, we can get access to that. Oh, missing something. We haven't moved. Okay, we'll head down this way. I'm going to loop round. So someone's got a pantheon. The sacred path belief. Let's keep moving this way. We'll go around the woodland. We don't really need to go through it.
Water, water everywhere.
Natural wonder. Cool. So it's plus 10 experience for the lovely scout. And we also get an era score, so we're at 5 out of 12. I'm not sure how long's left. How long an era lasts depends on who gets to a certain technology, I think it is, or a certain culture. I could be wrong on that one, but I think that's how it works. So we're going to head... I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll head to this tile and we're going to come through. I probably want to go to here, but I need to get rid of this camp. Okay, so there's a camp there. So we'll head down and we'll loop round. Just want to see where she goes. Oh, they went straight for my scout. Run away. Oh, we found the Cree. Is it the Cree? Pound maker. Yeah, the Cree Empire. North American Indians. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll give you delegation. So we know where they are, so they're over here. So, ow. Run away. Get out of there. There's a lot of barbarians down that way. Not good. Let's move him there. Move you through. I'm just trying to think. Here's maybe a good spot. I'm just trying to think. 1, 2, 3. So we get the wheat. We also get the mercury. 1, 2, 3. I mean, here's another good spot. It's on a hill. 1, 2, 3. I mean, it does overlap in a kind of sense, but it might be just useful to have. Yeah. Here. Because then we get the copper. We get the bonuses from the cattle. We also get the stone, which is there. Plenty of stone, actually. Although it is kind of 3 tiles away. So maybe here would be better. It's hard. You've got to pre-plan a lot in this game because it depends where you put your campus and where you put certain units. So I've got to wait another 6 turns for this. What can I build in 6 turns? Well, if I purchase a warrior, which is a bit of money, I can use him to go with the scout, and then I probably want to go and get a... How are we doing on housing? Not too bad. If we get a builder for 6 turns, it will then give us... So we can actually improve some because we've got the jade to get, and then we can send it down to improve the next second city. I'm probably going to run up to here, see what it is. So it's actually mountain range, a long way around. So I'm going to not move my settler yet, but as you can see, we can probably go to here We'll be in decent range, but I'm probably going to build it there. And there is an influence now, so influence is a new feature in the Rise and Fall DLC, and it basically just says that if you're too close and there's another city is more influential on you, so say I built all the way down here, the influence that I'd get from Egypt will be more than the influence I'd get from my capital. So that over time, eventually that city will potentially, given certain circumstances, flip over. Oh god, they are really after me. Let's just back really far away. Creek, deal with you damn barbarians. It's like, wow, that's a really good strong position there. I mean, look at that, it's straight mountain range all the way along. Okay, you're obviously one of them. Oh. So apparently we're worthy of our time. Nice. I think. Although I bet that won't take too long to sour. A new policy we can get. How are we looking here? Well, foreign trade would be a good one to get because I can go for the empire, which then would lock off borders. Or I could go for state workforce, which would give us governor. What we got here? See, this one it would be good, but then saying that it's going to be 23 turns. So I'm going to go for foreign, because I haven't boosted it yet. So I'm going to go for foreign trade because it's already boosted. And then maybe we might be able to get a district up soon. We'll see. Okay, so that's slingers up there. We'll go to here, and then we'll see if we can heal up a little bit. Let's budge up to here. Oh, there is a slinger right nearby. We might be able to deal with that camp, which would be very, very helpful, Egypt. Thank you. Might be able to skip through a territory as well, because she hasn't got hard borders yet. Okay, we're through. There we go. Let's just jump in the territory. Seems you haven't got closed borders. Why not? So you can see here, if I build a settlement on any of these tiles, it will actually lose influence. So you can see here, the influence of nearby cities would apply -5 loyalty per turn to a new city settled here. So it would mean I need to put a governor in, where I'm going to place it here, which would be a good place to have. And then attack this. And then we can actually take that as well. There we go. She might get a bit pissed that we've settled so close, but so what? And I'm probably going to go for a... I mean, I could get a slinger. 9 turns. Yeah, go get a slinger in there. Because, you know, I've got to keep up there. I want to just budge away a little bit here and see if we can heal up. It's like that slinger's trying to chase me down. Okay, let's budge back this way. We want to see if we can get the jade, so we'll move to here. Looks like we might have a barbarian camp somewhere up here because there's 2 oh yeah, there's one, and I think there's another one up here. I do want to clear this camp if I can, so we'll move to this one. You can't move anymore. Scout, cool. Production. Pyramids. What we got? No sublocation. Grants 3 builders. So including the floodplains without hills. Well, I'm sure that's what that is. Oh no, I haven't got it yet. Can I purchase a tile? Ooh, 2 turns till border growth. Oh, do I wait or do I go for it? You know what? I'm going to build it because I feel it's a good thing to expand to. And then we'll go for... what else do we have that we... So we can get quarry in. We haven't got animal husbandry yet. So, but then saying we're nowhere nearby for that. Irrigation. We aren't even near the sea, so we don't need to do any fishing stuff. I mean, this would be good to get, but we need to kill 3 barbarians. And it's 9 turns. It's like, do we wait and then go for it? Find a natural wonder, which we've boosted, which does give us shrines and holy sites, so we'll get that one. And then we'll get the pyramids built on this tile. And hopefully we're the only one nearby to be able to do that, but you could be surprised. I like the Pacifics now that you've got to have, you can't just build wonders anyway, you have to have certain conditions to be able to do that. Okay, cool. Greek Empire makes history, so we'll eliminate a camp, which gives us +3 era score, which is great, and we've also had the boost to military tradition, because we've also, well, basically cleared that camp out. So it's like a win-win there. So we'll get this jade, which gives us, I think, extra production again. And then we can move down to get the silver. Or the stone. Which again, more production. Let me have a little look. And then we'll see where we want to build another city. I mean, up here is a good spot. Just simply because of the reason of the horses. But I want to see what's in this particular area. It'd be nice. So I'm going to move this warrior up to take on this camp. We've taken this one out so I can move back and heal. Can't see any more camps nearby. What I'll do is I'll run up this way and then run up. Actually, no. There's this guy here, isn't there? You heal up for now. And then you come across. Yeah, we'll head down this way actually with him. And one thing I do want to point out, if you do have any names for particular cities, so if you don't want me to keep Corinth and Athens and all that, and you want names of cities after you, or you've got any cool names from in general, please let me know. It'd be absolutely fantastic. And the same again if you've got any hints or tips or anything I should be doing in the game that I'm not doing in so far. But do keep in mind though, it may take a couple episodes to respond to any comments because the way I do recordings, I usually record about an hour. Usually about 2 episodes worth in one go. So it can take a bit of time just to get back in touch, respond. It's not I'm ignoring you or not listening. It's just, you know, it's that turnaround period of someone leaving a comment, me reading it, and then put it in the next episode or next session, shall I say.
Physician without a knowledge of astrology. Every nation
nice.
By exchanging.
Sweet. Do we want to change anything so far? I mean, the wonders one would be good. We actually didn't go for that one, did we? So I think that's this one. Oh, get out of the way. This one? Yeah. So I want to go for this one, next state workforce. It does say building a specialised district, which we aren't anywhere near for now, but available one to go for. We'll get a warrior to move up. Mercury gives production. Yeah, why not? Doesn't knock it down to a turn, but it's just because of the population limit, which is only 2 at the moment. We do have a scout there, so we'll move this way and then dump down. Although saying that, I remember the barbarians on this side, so we'll see if they're still there. I mean, I do want to get this, so we'll go for it and see if we can find where iron is, because it's the only thing that I've noticed. You can settle your cities and you can be very, very lucky and land on a city which has iron in its borders, or you could just have no iron anywhere near you. I know that's the biggest difference between 5 and 6 I've noticed, is that being able to be anywhere near iron is ridiculous sometimes. So we're going to build a farm there. I wish I could actually buy that tile. Could I buy that tile? Yeah, we'll buy that tile, and then I'll move my guy up to there, and I'm going to put him there for now. Just to skip that turn, because I don't want that bloody scout nicking my unit. Okay, so there's a barbarian. Oh, I do actually want to get down there, but I'm going to probably have to go round. That's fine.